You don't come.
I don't know.
You don't come.
See, with things we not talk, and I don't talk as supposed to be. Many good things say now they. If you don't get results, you not get results. You not pass like that. Make we enter here. Make we see people we don't get results. The day here this morning. Now the nation now go look. I don't say any time when people see this kind of picture, they go just happy say waiting they share labor. We go reach there. No worry. ASUU 2023 PDP boils over primaries delegate list. That one day for page 8. 1.5 million flee Ukraine to escape Russia bombings. As it be so, they talk say 1,076 Nigerians don't come back home. 1,076 Nigerians don't come back home. As you see, we've been able to see videos as people they meet their family members, they jubilate. Other matters they here, they say UBA post 153 billion naira full year profits, and Eco Ijora Marine and bridges undergo integrity test, which means there might be a soon level of reconstruction going on there. But make we see as that one go be. Report businesses got 24.57 trillion naira loans from banks in 2021. And for here, this picture says, bye for now. I like as they put them there. Bye for now. Oga President don't talk saying you need to go do some, go check the medical checkup to make sure saying they're okay. APC zoning panel submits report amid disagreement. And for here, they say leaders split over key NWC positions. Buhari, we will overcome crisis. Word of assurance from Oga Presido. CBN, Naira dollar policy is not working, says presidential advisor, and accept my leadership or quit. Obaseki tells Edo PDP leaders. Okay. Ochuko, which one you see where you like look into?
Things we concern party.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to talk about those ones because it not really concern the people.
Yes,
our party end. So more come down to the ones so we say go affect our people directly. Just screw go down against small. Then we look now we get many things we feel look for. They feel look Ukraine, but that one, thank God say they don't bring our people. The fourth batch don't come back to Niger. We carry over 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So at least that one are very good news. But more look this suspect undergoing probe over lady missing on board
the BRT
bus.
Yes.
Says police. Now, maybe we run ourselves through the story we really do on top of this matter. This very lady, they come back from her brother place around Chevron here, along this Lekki Ekpe Express Road. So she can't see a BRT bus, empty BRT bus. She stop and enter the BRT bus. Only the driver did. As she enter, somewhere along the way, the driver can stop again, pick other two men, enter. Now, according to the report where they come from, her friend, she said she come the text her, the chat her up, say she dey inside the BRT bus, wey empty. But two men just enter now. He said, but she dey send someone kind say, he be as he gets. Say her body they tell her say something fit go wrong because she just dey suspect the movement where they go on. That na the last where they hear about her. She don't come back to house. Her phone now they switched off. Everything. Now, since that day, then they not see her again. They don't let the report. Police don't investigate. Now they get to track the BRT driver. They not see the driver again. The driver don't enter thin air, don't miss. Now who they can't go old? Now yeah, they go in my advice. Now the person will sign as a guarantor to the BRT driver. Now what will they try to talk here? The advice when I go give Nigerians on top of this story now say when you they sign guarantor, they know the kind of person you they sign for. Even people where you know still think and well. Because that thing where they call guarantor, I know where you don't put people for life. I know where you don't carry people go for life, distort their life, scatter their life. Just because of say, you sit down, just to say, I know this guy now my pal, he just carry one form, because say, I bet me sign, I get one new job as my guarantor. You can just sign. Now the guarantor head everything day. Now they don't owe. So maybe we dey very, very careful as Nigerians. Waiting with the sign for people. We just pray, make this lady at the end of the day, they see her back. Then they catch that driver. And I don't know if those other two men, but at least the driver now from there will start from. Make the fee catch them. So I beg Nigerians, more they careful with waiting at the sign as guarantor for.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Prep, you see anything?
Okay,
for
Ms.
here where you
Smoke,
would
just
like
go
to
to the story where they come out smoke. Their APC zoning panel submits report amid disagreement. If they want part of the report, where I don't know whether a leak, I've been at them same. Say APC don't finally agree to zone presidency to southwest and zone VP to northeast. And zone Senate President to southeast, and other positions them like that and like that. We can't look and say, it be like say the things and where they ground already where they happen for APC. It be like say don't they take shape to favor some people where they already they push their cause. At the end of the day, this no matter what concern all Nigerians because now them be really party. There's what they call power of incumbency. They go make sure say they use them to make sure say they win party. But waiting we go won't tell the ruling party and say all Nigerian eyes don't shine now. May they make sure say any candidate they go whether they zone and go north or anywhere or any candidate they go bring make it be truly person where they good enough to serve us in terms of waiting is a bit for head in terms of the fact say if they youth in fact if they vibrant enough to work and all of that because Nigerians they don't tire for person will be say no go fish show working. Make I go touch like small waiting CB and they talk there. One Oga Kwata don't talk where be they put talk together for the presidency concerning advice as to money matter. He don't put my talk say CBN the policies the one I don't put in place right now to use defend naira be like saying that they work. My people they talk and say if they na mad person then go they do the same thing the same way they expect different results. What's in the policies where Nigeria CBN don't put the 65 naira where they don't talk say on each dollar on each naira rather the fact say they don't stop to give borrow the change rather dollars and all that. They don't stop them from selling dollars. The fact say they don't stop forex for certain imported goods and all that. But at the end of the day, how all of this one don't help the naira? Because if you check for inside black markets, dollar right now na 580 naira. But inside official government price na 416 naira. You understand? That 99 naira, my dear brother in the Lord, if you are a person that is buying from your businessman, you go forget that 99 naira.
That's a lot.
That 99 naira na plenty money for you.
How much on
so
naira
anything where you get to do to forge, to make sure say you collect at bank rates, sell at black market, you go do and sell. So that because the difference plenty. Even if the difference is 15 naira, it plenty. You know how much you go make 15 naira per dollar until you maybe if you exchange up to $50,000, $100,000, that time you gonna see the money plenty. Can't talk of people they exchange up to $1 million and all that. So what would they try to talk? We say, I beg, the Oga self don't talk and say, a lot of countries will be say they into oil production. They will be say their dollar don't they stable over the years, over the decade. For Nigeria, our dollar don't move over 285% within 1 decade, within 10 years. Over 285%. What would they do? What in those countries where they are follow oil producing countries, they do differently from us. Why will not we learn from what they do to make sure say we safeguard our naira? Make it they fall the way they fall.
See when we stop to the fund people when it be saying not them, they into this bureau they change. If you know what is CBN they give to bureau they change at the rate where they give them. Then you go no say not only we the cost waiting they do our own self. We not go day up front, they act like say we are a sane country that is moving towards the right direction. And for back we they do waiting, they bend the country and go back again. So long as when they get this friction, see waiting go just they come up steadily.
So at the end of the day, economical conspiracy.
Of course. Not be everything the mad they talk. Not be everything we want to see for bush they come outside
tell people
talk.
for village.
All
right. Make we check the next paper this morning. As I just sharply checked the one we will never look before. Okay. Osibajo others in charge during my UK checkup. Presido don't talk that one. APC chairman meets today. Uncertainties around zonal congresses. I believe say we don't break that one down already. Implement 2009 agreement. Fund or short varsities, says ASUU. That's one. It is page 2. It carry weight. Make we come down. 19 doctors to appear before MDCN for misconduct. That one day there. Court workers threaten fresh strike over judiciary autonomy. That one said day. Let's say the strike now be the order of the day. World Bank projects 4 trillion naira to 2022 fuel subsidy. Experts predict more loans. That one day as well. They say Nigeria could spend 360 billion naira monthly on subsidy, says World Bank. That's a lot of money to spend on subsidy. All right, make we come down. NDLEA seizes 294,444 tramadol tabs, that's tablets, and others arrest 41 in nationwide raid. So they don't they show walking and the things where they make so far. Lagos driver crushes 4 siblings, others youth protests. Okay. Failed politician plotting comeback to destroy Kwara. Now Abdulrazak, they talk this one. Arrested Randy husband seeks forgiveness for raping in-law for 3 years. What is that? Okay. UBA's profit. Okay, we don't look down already. BRT victim. BRT abduction victim, 92-year-old mother. Okay, I believe say Ochuko don't break down that one already. Okay, Pre, which one you say make we start?
Make I go touchlight. If I not touchlight, that matter we carry smoke there, and you be like say I know they do justice to Nigerians, to the suffer where Nigerians they suffer now.
Oh, yeah, no.
World Bank don't project 4 trillion. This one exclusive way be say the Punch newspaper get with one Oga Pata for inside World Bank. We come visit them now, an exclusive interview. The man don't come say they don't sit down. Then we be economical expert them. So they don't sit down touchlight this Nigerian subsidy matter. Normally, as it be say fuel now as at oil, crude oil as at yesterday, it sell about $118 dollar per barrel. So it's supposed to be a thing of joy for an oil producing country, because check our 2022 budget, the benchmark consists about 62 naira per barrel. So that means we'd almost double the benchmark of the waiting we get for inside budget. But then how this benchmark or how this rise now won't use benefits Nigerians. Yeah. Now DNI be the problem. How he won't take, why he no go take benefits Nigerians? Remember, say already around January when it be say oil is still around 70 something, 80 something, 90 something dollar per barrel. NNPC be don't come out and talk say it will cost them 3 trillion naira to use fund subsidy for the year. You understand that? Now when it be say oil don't come reach this price where it reach now. Bottom line be say it will cost Nigerians more money for landing charges of crude oil, because the difference between the exact price because of how oil don't reach and the money when Nigeria they pay for crude, the subsidy don't they higher because of the dollar the difference, and because of that, say Nigeria will need more money to use fund subsidy. And this subsidy thing, it just is so funny, because as today I be like say na bone way down our neck. Swallow, you don't go feel swallow. Vomit am, you don't go feel vomit am. So. Because you don't know how to won't use them. Because if the government talk say they won't commodity subsidy, who will suffer them? Because of on our own, and not grammar, please permit me to use ineptitude. Please. Because of some of the official or government ineptitude, Nigerians go come they suffer. See how things don't high already now. So if you commodity subsidy, that automatically the price of things go there. In fact, unaccessible to people. People not go feel buy things again for markets. Already, see waiting the first scarcity don't cost us already. Then if you say make Kukuma continue, see the trap where they enter inside. Ochuko, it be like say go no day, go front no day, come back no day. How will one manage for inside this matter? So for it is so outrageous that a country where they borrow money, where no get, go spend up to 4 trillion naira to fund subsidy.
Bam.
To fund subsidy.
360 billion.
360 billion naira monthly.
If you add up everything, I will give you 4 trillion in a year. If you do the mathematics.
Yes.
Now, World Bank they talk say Nigeria will go into more debt, more loans. We go borrow more.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the downstream, so long as subsidies still there, according to what they project, then we will go into more debt. Now, what will be the problem? What will be the real problem of this whole setup? More break them down in a more ABC way, because if we talk them high, some people feel not really they understand them. Normally, this Russian brigade is supposed to be advantage to us. If our refineries then they work. Say now only we they do everything, we they explore the crude, we they refine and we serve. It will be major advantage. In fact, Nigeria will be one of the richest countries right now, because they don't cut Russia out. And Russia, they supply like 60% of the world in terms of oil. So now Nigeria is supposed to over get money. But why we not get them? Because of say we need to refine. Now, you go remember I said this government, they always they cry for one thing. Say, hey, the time of good luck, Jonathan. Crude oil, they high. What did they use the money do? The money now don't high you. So why we need the benefit now? Because of the subsidy. Subsidy now does still shoot up too. So the more the crude they high, subsidy they high. So till when they go stop this subsidy before we go say, but how can you stop the subsidy when we not get refinery? You see where the problem is?
That's the big question be that. How you go stop the subsidy?
In fact, make we just move on. If we want to talk this call matter, we go talk about from that tomorrow. We not still understand how the caucus them, where they are inside that NLPs will be like court. We need to understand the way them they do their things nowadays again. Because a lot of mago today, they will be say, till when a country called Nigeria will come out clean, tell yourself the truth. Now then we'll get all this thing right.
Okay, make I just run through this one because a couple of them we did here. We don't already check them out. Oga Buhari go for checkup. Osibajo is in charge. That one day the Emir of Kano's missed flight. That one day Leoneloma sues for peace. Fintech keeps banks on edge with cheap, high-risk loans. Okay, that one day. We don't look at that one. Intervention in Agric save Nigeria from acute hunger. We'll come down. APC blames individuals and presidential ambitions for agitation in party, and Arewa youths warn against politicizing for scarcity. NDLA, okay, we don't talk down. Well, because of time, we go just sharply.
Yeah, but sharply, we'll just go top. You know, say since we skip this very one, we say Buhari don't discharge.
Oh yeah, now just sharply run up.
UK now for medical checkup. Normally, it's supposed to pass through Nairobi. Take go when you go for that environmental event. Now from there, it's supposed to go back. Chorus come back to Abuja again based on 1 or 2. Now it don't discharge as at yesterday, and he can't leave the country. Now, may we check the way it take go. We talk this thing just now for you, but no job make them well so our people they go understand. Now, when they go, according to his speech, verbatim, word for word, he said they asked him, say, how you leave Nigerians? Now he said Nigerians are in good hands. The governors still they run because people like the vice president they there, the secretary of government of the federation, Boss Mustafa they there, and the chief of staff they there. So now he not leave the country normally constitutionally. If you hear him, he said constitutionally. The VP is in charge.
VP is in charge, yes.
Now, may we check the process which support leads to this constitutionally. The question be said the president follow the process. No, he just talk up verbally. He just go. Now, what did this whole thing tell you? Normally, the president supposed send a formal letter to the House of Rep. House of Rep will call acknowledge them. Then another letter to the VP. Say, I they hand over Nigeria to you. Most Nigerians, they're not really, they look critically. We just they happy because news headline, we just can't say, President hand over power to VP. That's all. No. The normal process, he follow him legally. He not follow him. They leave him to the Trinity like we talked before. Now, these 3 persons, now he verbally, which we Nigeria take as okay, verbally, so long as he come from him out, he they binding.
Whole ground,
we can flow with him, but he not leave one person in charge. He leave the 3 persons. So VP not fit operate on his own.
That's so.
He must consult the secretary of government of the federation and also the chief of staff.
Yeah.
Before if he take any decision.
All right. Make we open the phone lines
for just like
because of time. Because of time.
Waiting fintech really do there.
We will come back. We will open phone because of time. All right. We'll just take a break. When we come back, we'll open phone lines for another. We'll still touch some of the stories where they here. Make we hear from you as the matter take be. No go anywhere. Will they come now.
It's Giroud. It's a second.
Sweet ball. Nice back there.
That ball don't enter.
Actually preparing my macaroni megamendus.
Hey!
Conceições in and scores.
This is coffee. Open kitchen.
Actually, I get kitchen.
You get kitchen? Not before house.
During lockdown.
I just opted for what you had, which is catfish. And catfish is a very quick recipe.
Ball, Wine and Dine. Showing Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Repeats Thursdays, 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
What's it about penalty or throwing?
We're back with another exciting episode of BJ Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most, Sheyi Banigbe, and you're about to go on a ride of a lifetime. Then the pay wasn't fantastic.
Now 30K. I got 30K for my first job, and that was a lead role.
Oh my gosh.
To succeed, you must be willing to be misunderstood.
It's easier for people to become famous.
Yeah.
But it's also easier for you to lose it.
Tons of ideas bubbling in your head. Yes, it's game time, people! Egule egudu! Agbe amo ekale!
Binging with Game Changers. Sundays, 5:30 p.m. Showing on Wazobia Max TV.
We don't tanda gidi one top to this segment this morning, and now we begin give on all the to read and we come on smoke. I hope so. I don't see the ones we come on smoke for newspaper. And we could just touch like 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Sharply. I get to drink tea before I start the top to read them, so that my body go fit heat up to face the matter. So don't forget, say you go, send us WhatsApp messages, because the WhatsApp number goes soon to show for your screen, and also call us to let us know as all this matter they take do you for body, because we would like to hear from you. As what you could talk na true democracy now the practice for inside this place. So make a touch like the headline them for inside the top to read them. Then later we'll just put the flesh reader inside. Medical trip. Oshibajo now in charge. And so Ogabuari don't talk. And or you could already put flesh for inside that one. I've seen TikTok and on top newspaper headlines. You are on your own, as you don't tell federal government. Say all your own. You are on your own. As you don't tell federal government. All right. Gender bills. Nigerian women threaten to occupy National Assembly if demands are not met. Say they go continue to occupy until he comes. Until our bills passes. We will occupy until the Lord comes. Now, so Nigerian women don't talk. See, this one, we know they retreat, we know they surrender. Until I do something about changing the bill where we say on a push come off for corner. And they talk to read them with this. How far?
All right, make we start to the put flesh on top of the story, based on say we must chook our eye put. Now, the first story we pressure drop. Medical trip. Osibanjo now him be the man where they in charge. Now, you remember I said President Muhammadu Buhari, yesterday night talk say Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, he dey in charge of the country. He talked this a while, he be say he dey discharge for Abuja, based on say they go for medical checkup for London yesterday. When they call ask and three people they call rush go meet and say Presido. As you be say they discharge come up for Nigeria now, so what did they share for Nigeria now? Now they say anyway, I cannot claim to be doing the work alone. The government is fully represented. The vice president, he did there. Now there we stop off for here, but he still talk to other people who still did there.
So they go meet and say, daddy, 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 now that you're going out, hungry will catch us, who will feed us? Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Now be daddy. Presido. His Excellency, sir. His Excellency, sir. You the discharge in Nigeria. Who won't call around the matter as if you say they disconnect? Now I say, no, I'm not disconnect. I just go do small check-up. But government, they were placed. Don't be only me, they run now. See other people, the way they run now with me based on the basis. So now they copy and put.
Yes, sir.
Like Pina 4.
Well, make we put phone lines, make on call us. Number down there already. Start to call us. What do you think about the movement? Other one where they hear, they say you are on your own. Now, ASUU, they tell federal government. OYO. Why they talk so? As federal government, they said to inaugurate a team of to renegotiate, because they don't negotiate, they come, to renegotiate the 2009 agreement it signed with ASUU. The union, don't talk, say the government is on its own. It only expects the implementation of the said agreement, nothing else. That is to say, you won't find renegotiation. As we talk, say we're not there interested to sit down with una to talk that one. If una no just go agree to what we don't agree before, now una day on our own. As the matter take be the national president of ASUU, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, in talk this one, say government could spend public funds to bail out banks, power generating companies, gencos, and power distribution companies, discos that had been sold to private individuals. It should not shy away from bailing out the educational sector as a whole. He say if government people money for some kind of other places, waiting stop them from putting money inside education. So they are not interested in any conversation whatsoever.
They are not a preacher of reconsideration of bill. They are a preacher of take the action.
Own. They don't drop agreements.
The other day, that was last week, you see the way the house kick against, throw away they fling the bill like saying a kite, make it fly, go up. The bill where they want to talk, say, make they stop public office holders, most especially those
their children for
going abroad to go to school. You see the way the thing, as it drop, you know the way they set kite, you must fling kite, make it for go up. They throw away the bill with immediate alacrity, quick.
The person will even bring the bill.
In as much as you not go feel stop.
Are you not wise?
Anybody from doing what in the one be because now free nature with the run everybody's supported free to do it.
Okay, we get Tomiwa where they come.
Okay, like Tomiwa, good morning. Tomiwa.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Tomiwa.
Yeah, carry go.
What's it called? Pressure.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
We're there with you.
Please, these points where you made, what you call, I'm referring to pertaining to guarantor. I've fallen in that victim before. Ever since then, none of my staff, my junior staff that will ever come to me to do that. They'll think maybe I'm doing it for not backing them, but I have my reason. For a whole week, I did not sleep until when that person reported to the police station.
You see him?
Even though I made it clear to that person that even though you have been offending me, for you to present yourself now, I forgive you. Somebody that is offending you.
Okay.
So that is for that. See, we have issue on this our judgment. Now, Baba said is going out for vacation medical. Me and you know, say don't give power, order to Oshibaju. And this man has acted once when he started one of their major or whatever, I don't know. Ever since then, the man has never regained that power again. So which government, which person is in charge of this country? The country just stands still until when he come back again. You don't have to be putting out there. Well, good morning. I just email my people here.
Okay,
Thank you. But before we continue, make a quickly drop this one. We concern these gender bills, them sharply, make you know for laws because na serious matter. Say Nigerian women under the auspices, under the group what they call We Manifesto, don't vow. Say we swear. Say every day we will continue to occupy National Assembly, and in fact we go the whole simultaneous protest for different parts of the country until National Assembly take back the decision where be say they use catapult throw away about 5 bills we concern women, and so they don't talk, so they go continue to do. Well, make we go pick Chukudi.
Hello, Chukudi.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We gallant. We gallant.
Yeah, fine. I don't make us this the first subsidy matter. Like my brother could talk before. You see how this blessing now, as it concerns this rise in crude oil, you cannot supposed to be. Now you don't turn to. I don't know whether now us to us now. Just like we talked that time. Now he made to treat of free. Now he won't turn to all of us to begin suffer. You see, I don't want to go to this. Why we say, don't come and to us. In the history of like this, not now. I don't know when this price, this crude oil don't reach this price now as it is so now. And we are nowhere close to show for it at the end of the day. Why our refinery don't work? If our refinery work, like you have told this morning, it work now because this crude there of hand is plenty. Not from there, from the source refiner, still send, still help for export. Then export crude at the same time. You see how money goes big fly inside this country. But now we in the work. How can we manage this country at the work?
My brother, you're strong.
I feel like crying. Thank you.
Thank you, Chukudi.
No cry,
No cry.
No cry. Just hold them.
Nigeria matter be like onion, so you look and you must shed tears.
Chika, good morning.
Chika, they call us from Jos.
All
the way like to hear from Chika from Jos.
Chika, try me you call us back again. So
you know, it is very amazing, just like we see for newspaper this morning, where CBN come and talk, say, intervention on agri don't save Nigerians from acute hunger. They also don't look at the security issues which stop a lot of people, where affects that agricultural sector. They also don't look at them. So if like say every good thing where they happen, they come with good, then get their own bad consequences. I don't understand. So, I mean, if you go market, go price the prices of things, you go understand why people they cry. Some people will get families and these children, when they pay rent, the way they chop without conscience these days. Now, it be like say the more hardship, then the more the appetites they increase.
The funny thing is,
they're not even saying.
I say, make I go do small grocery shopping this
grocery.
Weekend. As I say, it's English I'm speaking. I go do small grocery shopping this weekend. 20K be
like 2K.
My brother, as 20K leave my account.
It be like saying at 2,000.
When I look the receipt, I see 19,000 something. I say, wait.
And they see the bag where you carry.
I see the bag where I hold.
It light.
I see receipt. I say, it don't ready. It be like say now go back to the old day of drinking Gary.
You know that time when they say, I say, when they use stylishly, they won't mock our neighbors.
Hey.
When they give you 1 million CDs,
you go to
go buy something with her now. You just pick only one small bag with the stylishly they mock them. Nigeria, they gradually they work at that level. We not even they take note of ourselves.
Yes.
The way things they go, our naira they drop. Things they're expensive.
Yes, no.
And the government like say, we're not even there in charge of all these things. Now I'm gonna come back to what Prepare just talk for the third story where we say she just dropped. Now two sides now go take look this very matter. The way they deny women. If you see that one where we say talk about say if woman marry a man when a foreigner, the way they say they look into that matter really they're very wrong. You know, say once man marry a foreigner, that they could give the woman citizenship for Nigeria yet. But once woman marry a foreigner will be man, that they won't act one kind on top of that.
They say they don't use love scam the woman. So if you say
they don't look at now we don't imagine other countries they start to behave like that to Nigerians. How we go see them?
No akata for us again.
So when they look things critically, but coming to the other part, got to talk about seats. Now we they talk about gender equality. I know some people go verse me like prepare your feet para.
Just be ready
so
for that.
Make us go talk this.
Just be ready for her to para.
I like that one. You know what I like? I said they not give them any seat.
Why you talk so?
Gender equality. Make them also the political seat the way man they also run. Make everybody
squarely on the same.
They on the same pedestal.
Contest
for the same seat. A Senate president woman contest. Yeah, woman contest for rep, contest for everything.
Okay, Ochuka, she support this one.
Make them not say woman. No, based on so now be woman.
Ochuka, calm down. You don't make your point. Don't let the talk end for your mouth. You don't talk. As you talk this one, he also dey fair. He also dey fair. I know they won't answer you concerning that one because people will go answer you go call in later. The one will concern me now. As I dey now, as you dey now, do me say your wife from River State. You from Delta. No. Just allow me. Na part of the building where they scatter be that. Your wife from Delta, River State. You from Delta State. As she come marry you, her people don't already see her say, you don't get share for your papa land again. Come out because now you be Delta woman.
Yes or no?
You be Delta woman, no. Now when she reach the Delta State,
yes or no?
Not be that one you condemn. That one you condemn. Now citizenship when you condemn. You don't condemn indigenous.
Now public seats I just talk about.
Make her read WhatsApp number.
Check whether we get WhatsApp message.
If we get, now
only public seats I just talk.
Nigerians will call in to answer you. We will discuss this topic. Madam, even they join us, we will discuss them. Okay, good morning to you, please. Are we safe in Nigeria now with the disappearance of this lady by a BRT driver? Serious inquiries should be carried out, and the driver must be dealt with. Thank God, my friend in Ukraine is back safely. Thank God for your friend.
Great stuff. We don't know that keke cost safe now. If BRT will believe that one
BRT way big,
na keke,
you know say BRT big. So how person go carry BRT?
They don't the best person with BRT now. That means he don't hear.
Now wow, you read it.
Okay, so another message here. Say good morning. This one way National Assembly through way the bill where talk say their children go school go school for Nigeria. That means say they have no interest for the betterment and the development of the education sector for inside Nigeria because their children no they go school for inside the country. God help us Nigeria for these our leaders them. The name na Kalisto Spaka and I send them. You say well done. Kalisto, thank you. You too well done. Thank you for your message. Ochuko, I did plenty things for live talk, but you know go good make I put matter for that.
Okay, make we no put matter here because we get guests who go follow us discuss that matter. Ochuko, blood on the ginger. We're gonna share. We still get more time.
When the time is making remember to ask the question.
Only public seats now.
Make you remember to ask the question.
Now be women emancipation.
You go get the clarity.
Now only public seats. Those other ones are not
okay. Now public seats they talk about.
That's for that one.
Do you agree that he's saying just public seats?
But public seats, they can't assign some seats to them.
No. You want me there?
Una be equal now with man when it comes to governance.
Yes, everybody gets
offices,
right to
every other thing. Una be equal with man. So the same way man do politicking, fight enter there. Enter there like that.
How about the 35% affirmative action?
May they forget any percentage for seats. Enter there.
Not be seats. Affirmative.
The both party get 100% equation. 100% right. Make everybody just fight.
Okay, so since it be say we obviously we're practicing or we are in a patriarchal society in Africa generally. So since it be say now the men them now already did the leadership position already, and the men can't decide not to appoint a woman, for instance, for the affirmative action, a woman as an executive of government. Something go happen. Make the women keep quiet, stay. Make they just appoint their women.
No, protest is normal. Protest say no. What thing are they protest for? May we fair look, what are they protesting for? That they should give women
they should allocate.
Thank you. That they protest for allocation. Say give women this position. May they not protest to give women.
Okay.
Protest say may they give women equal ground with the men.
Actually,
make everybody.
That is what the gender equality is about now.
No.
Make man or woman, everybody there on the same level. We're not even ask. See, women not talk say okay, make it be 50-50. Women they talk say, make it be say, make government recognize say for such appointed positions, try give women at least 35% for appointed positions, including for political party office. Some political party only gets only one woman as their ESCO. Some not even get at all. Some not even get. So why you be say women no fit get? Why you be say women no fit get position for political office?
Participate, make women support this. You go find out say women never support.
I believe support women. I believe say make more women participate.
Women never support women.
And all the women leaders who they be. All the lodgers they wouldn't be.
And they are okay where they are.
If your lodgers say won't be wanting that precious not going to support them as a woman.
I can quickly take this WhatsApp message. Aruna Ote talk say good morning my people. Our former speaker woman slapped the fellow member in the plenary. Women are erratic in nature.
Wow.
I don't want to answer you. I don't want to answer you for this thing. In fact,
carry go.
It's okay. It is the end of our messages. Thank you to everybody who is sending their messages. Thank you to everybody who don't call us. We appreciate it and well. This matter we don't carry on to the next level. So we want to talk about these 5 bills and we concern women. We National Assembly carry through away jacket. What you could support say one of them is good as it.
No, not set me.
Now wait till not you could talk. In talk am say that one I go call in talk about am. One I follow or you could say na in talk am. On a day here.
Not set me up again.
I no accuse them. I no accuse them. Now so in talk. He say one.
Then we go break.
Say they right.
We'll go break.
So we want to talk about that matter jejely right now, and we'll get a former NDDC boss. Will be Ibim Seminary. She could join us to put mouth for inside this matter. Good morning, Madam Ibim.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Ochuko, get a question for you. My name is Precious. In then I there were 3 of us here, but after this break, we'll go talk to you. Make we hear from you. And Ochuko go asking a question when the time reaches.
He good like that.
No, Allah.
Thank you.
Will come back?
Thank you.
From fishing to farming, from oil and gas exploration to exploitation, from environmental pollution to eventual degradation. This is the story of a people bedeviled by the suffocating trinity of poverty, insecurity, and deprivation in the midst of their God-given resources, gas and the black gold, crude oil. Inside the Niger Delta is an adventure into the lives of the Niger Delta people and their continuing struggle for a better tomorrow. As we take you on a journey through the creeks and streets of Nigeria's oil-rich region, inside the Niger Delta with Mamode Akuga, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region.
Inside the Niger Delta, showing every Thursday by 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Wọ́n ti gba penalty lọ throwing. Ọmọ bẹ̀sà yé máa sùn, gbà kó jẹ́ àìn yé máa sùn, bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Wash your hand where now? That's how you wash out well. We do your problem now. See, scrub, wash. Why don't you tell me to wash your hand? This thing is for your own good. It's for your own good. So you tell me that one. Not for your own good. Wash it very well. Apply it. If I want chop time, you don't chop like 2 and 4 like this. Apply soap. Now when I watch, I beg. People make sure say we can wash your hands well. Now they say you go sleep there at least 20 seconds. Even if it's that 20, just they count. So as I wash now, just they if you even sing, no matter what I do, all I think about is you.
Yeah, welcome back again. We don't show, now we say we don't show. We tell you, I say we go boss out and we go tear you matter. We concern gender bees, where women to continue to occupy NAS. Gender B where they don't pass, say may women continue to occupy NAS. But some of those bills, they don't go down well with the women. And for the moment they assign this very bill, women, they don't occupy. They say, we not go agree or we not go agree. We not go agree or we not go agree. They must review this very big again to make sure say that they're very flexible with the women. And they don't put up some kind of demands. And part of those demands, now we go check our eye put to them, we break and one by follow. But to put perspective on top of this thing and to chook mouth put so that we go really understand. And a person when he be like say, I dey always like talk this word for people when he be say they get weight where and then they sabi talk. Because for those state they call them ekpion or he. People will be say they get with where and the woman where they with us today now that kind of person will be say when it comes to matter we concern politics and things wey concern Nigerians and woman rights. In fact, when she talk, grand self dey shake, they recognize na person na dey talk na ikpe on he. Abeg na help me welcome one person when he be say when it comes to matter since we don't concern Nigeria, she don't stand firm. Prepare. You know all the accolades. I won't make only you give all the accolades that we concern the woman. Make her not skip anyone.
Okay, so she be Mrs. Ibim Seminatari. She be former acting managing director of NDDC, and of course 2 times commissioner of information for Rivers State. You see, she reach grand. She balance by balanced diet inside every matter. Good morning, ma, and welcome to this matter.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, National Assembly, first day of March. What happened to be the month where they supposed to celebrate women? First day of March, where the month of women. Now National Assembly talk, say, everything we get to do with women, they wash their hand, come out inside. They don't want. One, the bill where talk, say, woman, if you marry man from Obodo, you come Nigeria, the man supposed to be citizen too. Just like the man, if you marry woman, the woman go be citizen. Then through one, come off for corner. Say, they don't like him. Because if he put security risk and all that, the woman no go pose. Okay. Then another one, woman, as you dare now, you don't marry. Assuming say you and your husband not from the same state. Your state don't deny you say you be your husband property now. Your husband property to your husband people to can't deny you say you say so woman go to float for air for Nigeria. She don't go from any states. She no go fit contest political position for any state. That one said the throw come off for corner. Another one where concern women say, okay, out of all the seats ready for National Assembly, 360 for House of Rep, about 109 for Senate. Someone I just come out only about small, about 100 are thereabouts, 101. Just give women. Make women know see this one are their own. Men say no, they don't want her. Make women they did their own. Make they fight. The other people they fight. That one self they come out and for corner. Different things we get to better women life like this. Come talk say 35% affirmative action. Meaning say for executive arm of government, make it be say them vote make them put women at least for 35% of the positions them. They talk say they don't want them. Even for political party, they say they don't want them. All right, madam, I for like make you help us educate Ochuko because I get a question for you. For inside this matter. But he go ask the question later. But for now, make it touch like this matter. Small, make him for understand. When he make women, they say they no go great.
I bet many Nigerians understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, you know, say you get one thing when you miss. You see, say that March 1st, now the day where they say that no discrimination day. That day you're not supposed to discriminate. That day, the whole world say this day, no discrimination day. And this year, they talk say the thing this year we say may they make law when good law we go make everybody equal come up law where they make person to separate to different. Now in that day our own lawmakers they say they go make the law where they make their children because all of them get children we go make their daughters and their sisters and their wife and their mama them turn to second-class citizen. I beg my sister I'm not gonna help me touch like the matter. How you go talk say woman when you marry when you born your children don't follow you sit down, say make she not get mouth for your states. Make she not be human being. Therefore, to kuku pack all of us through us come out for Nigeria, make only them stay. The thing where they pay me be say when you reach election now the women, now they all they go sit down that sun. There are people like Ochuko go come they tell me say make we follow them drag. Why when you reach election time, why don't they tell us make we go sit down inside? The chop when they chop so for that election, now women they cook up. You see, the wahala be stay when the men they talk this thing.
Yes.
Sometimes they need to remember say they born daughter.
Naturally.
Say when their daughter marry, go another state. I know these our children nowadays. They know they marry come our state. One go marry go Kaula na mother. The other one go marry go Sabondi Daura. When they marry finish so, you picking go reach there, they go say you no go fit talk. Not the only the other day went for Cross River State. They say woman from Akwa Ibom. When they don't born for Calabar, he dey for Calabar grow. He marry Calabar man. Say make he not be chief judge. Say he not be Calabar woman. I want Calabar rich again.
Okay.
So the children when they talk this nonsense, they never born them when she become judge.
Okay, madam.
So this kind of foolish thing, like they say, make you agree. Say put law. Anywhere woman born and married, she get right. And I say no. Which kind of nonsense talk that one?
Madam, speaking about this thing where they talk about, so they say now until after 5 years of them being together, according to the conversation.
Which kind monkey work talk? be that one. So if there, so that year when she married, she not be a wife. That year when she married, she not be wife.
May not be like saying that now.
When I say na equality, my pikin now go say he wan marry Spanish man. When I say not get mouth, Abidjan woman, Abidjan woman. For Israel land, we not the one make our children lost.
Okay.
So we the one make our in-law self follow us the shop. Now I say make my in-law not get mouth too. If na man, but if man marry, as soon as they marry, okay, his wife don't get right. Haba, which kind of thing be that? Now different law for different people because I be woman. I not get 2 eye, I not get 2 ear, I not get 1 mouth. I not get 2 hand and 2 leg.
True. Ma, since they don't they call Ochuko.
Make Ochuko talk now.
Make her talk.
Ochuko get.
So the matter where me are really they come from be say, if we want to look at where like the Lily Ladbesa law, when it be say that they push the right of women's emancipation and the rights of women in terms of public office, governance, and all that. Now, women that they stand against the denied 35% appointed position for women and the denied women 35% affirmation action in party administration and leadership. Let me land, ma. And reject specific seat for women in the National Assembly. Now, you know if you say this very 35% when una they push for, it they limit una to a specific place. When it be say in the future, you know the see and say women can even take over 100% now they go do. But because you don't put your pen sign at 35%, you don't limit yourself to a particular place so you not feel come out. Why would I not see them like that?
You try, my brother. Thank you well as you like us. For 47 years since 1985, now in Nigeria signed, say they agree for this 35%. 47 years. Beijing conference. True. Nigeria went ahead and said we agree. Now, why would they talk about 35%? Why do we talk about affirmative action? Make we talk true. Why would they talk about reserved seats? Not only for Nigeria, 30 countries for sub-Saharan Africa. I think 33 countries said they do this reserve system. They do quota system. True. Okay, I told I like Rwanda. Every time I say Rwanda is wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Rwanda, Kenya.
Yes, Rwanda get enough women for seat.
Yeah. Ide Uganda. Ide Tanzania. Not the only also. So shame suppose even catch us there. Say we still they talk this kind of matter. Because why did they talk of this reserve seat? Very simple. Unfortunately, women not start with men for politics, for money, for sukulo. Not when we follow na start. That time, when on they go, now we they cook. Then go say make woman sit down, make him brother go school. That's why not be affirmative action. When they say make her sit down, my brother go school. He go to school finish. He supposed go that school, make it come better for me. But as he go to school finish, he forget. Say no be because he get brain pass me. Now because they say the man. Now when they talk, say all those law when they do before, we make sure say women no conflict start when on our start. Say make una give us head start. It dey like if una wan run. Old man dey small pikin they put the old man for front. For this case, we with una not start the same time because of our society where they think say men are God. So they put us for back, put una for front. They give una head start. And what basically the 35% law they say, we not talk say we won't follow na even immediately. Just make they come small. National Assembly 96% na men. Na men. This 9th assembly na bad passing war pass last assembly. That was if war pass 7 assembly. If you like if we leave una by next year it will be 99% men. Okay, like say on I get small women at least that 30-something% for that national assembly. When they bring away talk say some kind of foolish law, I don't want to call some of them before now kill me. But some law when not get head and day. We talk say make old man carry 9-year-old pikin they marry because I not vessel. Things when you talk they pay for ear. All those kind of if woman the woman go help them touch lighter, explain them for them. Because you know this one are men, sometimes on our head don't they correct, sometimes I don't get sense. Even for house, sometimes husband no go get sense. Now you go call like that bedroom say, my darling sweet honey husband go come massage him back.
Madam, with all due respect, we are the fathers here.
When you don't taste
Madam, stand.
When you come out, you go come and talk. Everybody go say,
Okay.
Sabi talk. The woman tell her for backyard.
Madam.
You say make we follow now. They talk for backyard for National Assembly. No agree.
Madam, I just want to ask one very vital question, because a lot of people they talk say now because of men now make women know they involved in politics as they supposed to be, and the conversation be say create a level playing field for everybody, make everybody get equal right to vote or to get involved in politics. You don't make them clear say men start before women and women just want at least head start, but you feel say enough women personally one day involved in the affairs of government and politics. If we look at based on the reaction where women they even get towards politics, you feel say women are really interested in running politics.
What do they talk? Break it. They full ground remain. Full ground remain. I said I they even remain they talk. Before she talk one, I don't talk 20. Okay, look at just follow me. Look the matter.
Okay.
We not follow now. They do old boys network. Because that time when they meet to gist for bar, they drink. We did for us they cook. We do for us they look to pikin there. So when I go gather, agree, planner, do say okay, we go. You know what you happen this year? Now John will go tomorrow. Now Thomas will go. And I know they remember I say we did. Okay, when we say we go enter the meeting, follow that enter the meeting. If we talk, we say madam, wait first. We plenty, we break it. This talk when the women go National Assembly. For my own party, no verse so I get part. I don't know whether I feel call her as a TV before I call her advert. But I don't say my party been do gathering of women. This talk when they carry go National Assembly. All the women when they that gathering, all of us talk say make her carry go with them on a bag gidigba. Who tell you say women no one come out? Women they come out. When we come out, and they push us come out for side. Okay, small thing I go say na consensus. Small thing I go say as agreed by leadership. Whether they agree for the leadership or I no go give woman. So what I want make we do?
Okay,
the leadership now they there.
Based on who you be, you don't occupy a lot of positions for inside governance. Now, moving forward, may we try to put a perspective to what we talk. This agitation of women, the way they go protest now. If they go put the ball for your court, say, okay, what do you think say you go prefer for women in terms of governance? What do you think say you go change?
So number one thing we say, this thing not be hard, it's not strong like that too. Make we start from the party level. Wetin dey wrong to say we go reserve 35% of the seat. Make women come contest for that. We not talk say just carry dash women. At least how it be now. We say we strong now. Women when get PhD day. Women when don't reach the head top. I don't waka. I don't be reporter. I don't be editor. I don't be publisher. I don't be trainer. Me myself. So who talks I don't go fit to go for maybe national publicity secretary, like saying that one. So like that, me I be one person. Women when get her full everywhere. You not see now, see as it be now. Every day now they post everywhere. Who be the national deputy UN secretary general, not be woman. You don't see as they flex, they carry Nigeria, they go up. Who be WTO DG, not be woman. You don't see as the whole world they agree her. But when you reach Nigeria now, we say no, make our doctors no come out. Which kind of people on a be safe? Not the picking, the one go come out, so not be on a picking.
Okay, madam,
and now the children the answer. That time now I will stand up and say that's my daughter. But now I'm gonna give her a chance, make she come and I say no.
Okay, so is there one critical question where Bisa won't ask? Because remember the Convention for the Elimination of All Sorts of Discrimination Against Women, where you say the UN, charter bring out for 1985 and all that. Where in Nigeria, as you talk, this signatory too. And of course, the one way consign the African Charter on Protocol on the Rights of Women. Again, where Nigeria be party to and all that. At this time, where we say we did 21st century, we don't even go to 22nd century. We still only talk about domesticating all of these laws. Oh, we don't sign things and all that. If you say we they make progress at all for inside this country, I want to understand your view.
In fact, make I tell you true, as I said, so if this match first don't make me, I'm not sure whether they go front or they go back. Maybe I tell you so. Since 9th assembly, the number of women don't reduce from waiting it be for 7th assembly. 7th assembly, which is okay, we don't they work as small. The next 8th assembly, they reduce us. You reach 9, they say for where? 4%. Only 4% of National Assembly to women have back. Which kind of thing is this? Truth be like say for my eyes, I say we dey go back. But when you talk and like so, you go come talk say anyway, at least if nothing else, the awareness to the increase. Like our daughters them, the awareness for the higher side to don't increase. But you know what, my dear sister, you know sometimes when they talk, I say not to today. Remember about women's riot of 1960 something. The men not fit talk. The men not fit talk to colonial master say no double tax also. They not fit talk. They all close mouth. Now women, the women to that. Now they come out say now lie. None of it tax us 2 times. You see, you see the matter. Then now men don't forget you. They don't forget.
Okay, ma. I go. Okay, no vex, madam, no vex. Make I just ask, because looking at the track record of Nigeria now, when we talk about rallies and protests, and how far or how much impact did they make in the grand scheme of things, you as person where you be, if you say these rallies and protests go really push the agenda one and one push, or you go prefer another means, where go at least, hit the nail on the head. What do you think?
Plenty way dey. We not go tell on our all. On our plenty. plenty way dey. Okay. We don't start with this one. Make them lock the gate. Make the men. When they no enter go sit, they go understand themselves. I support them. I support them.
Okay. So is there another concern where we say?
Therefore carry pot, carry stove. Put on top there for who go they cook there. Okay, come we give them small rice chop.
Okay, is there another concern where we say a lot of men?
They cook gidigba. They give them water. They go they chop the rice. They chop. Honestly, Jamie, until they look that matter again, touch light them again, we for just keep stove with rice.
So now outside.
Okay, so is there another matter where a lot of men, people don't react to this? People talk, say, a lot of women, we don't manage to take political positions. They know to do well like that, like Patricia Ite and all the rest of them. Just like somebody sent our WhatsApp message. And then some people talk, say, women self might be their greatest enemy because they don't like themselves. Somebody don't even talk categorically, say, some women, if they give them access to vote, their fellow women, say, but Belen no go let them vote their fellow women. Say they go on vote men because they hate each other and all that. What do you think about this one?
Okay, I agree. So, on a non stick men, they like themselves. I make them they fight, they carry chair, they break each other head for the chance and because they too like themselves. Now I make them they fight, carry chair, and break each other head. I better make a word. You know they not talk saying a woman matter. They know they break each other head.
Before we go,
they know they argue with each other. They agree make each other get position. Now only for when you reach woman, they go say women now lie. I say I not.
Before we go on, Sha, make we open our phone line so that our people they go fit calling. Maybe they get 1 or 2 questions so they would like to ask you. So the phone lines don't they open now to everybody where they watch us right about now. Calling, may you ask any kind of question you want to ask our honorable within the house.
Okay, so I get WhatsApp message here already. We consign the matter. The WhatsApp message say, good morning, Prepare and the rest of us. I am Emmanuel from Benue State. Say, I am pained by the way all the bills were handled by the legislators. I opine that rather than organize massive protest and occupy National Assembly, they should purchase forms and contest for elective position. Women are the numeric strength and should not be begging for slots or seats. They can do it if they believe in themselves.
Thank you. Now, part of that, they always come for why women go limit
Emmanuel, they correct.
Okay.
Wait. Emmanuel, they correct too. Emmanuel, they correct. But make I explain one thing. Okay. You see, this matter to say women don't want purchase form. I just tell you that, okay, look, one of the party convention and now by consensus. Consensus is say, na Diogunge or garden when they shop. Now they go sit down say, John go, Peter not go. Not to say the issue of, purchase form. You not be level playing ground now. That's this is what I don't know. This is our politics for Nigeria. Don't be like that.
Okay, madam, we take this call. We'll get caller, madam. We get caller. Okay, madam, we get caller. Make we hear waiting the caller. I will ask you. Judith from Kaduna. Go ahead, Judith.
Good morning, all.
Good morning. Go ahead.
I enjoy your talk this morning. The other one that passed, but let me contribute to this one. In every other thing, when voting time comes, they will say, make me woman, then women, if not the women, when they vote, how many men they vote to push them enter that place? And every other thing, woman. But now I don't give woman, they also show in power. They say what man can do better. They don't want to give us. Do you know one thing that the Bible says? It says that the right able to settle with a man is a woman. This means the same way when we women carry, when the man was enter house, if women enter that place, that's how they follow them enter there. The parking will happen for this Nigeria. So when they consider all this one, we don't say woman no get place, woman no get place. Me, I disagree to that.
All right.
I disagree to that. And as they say, women we hate each other. Women know the pain of a woman. When the woman enters the responsible woman that enters the, you know what the other women are undergoing in their houses. And she will also fight for the rights of the women. So me, I will also I support the speaker this morning. Let them allow us to go there.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Judith. Thank you.
I will tell you that finance of the law.
Yes, sir.
And let them give us a chance. When will they enter that place?
Thank you very much, Judith.
Thank you, Judith.
Thank you, Judith.
We
We'll
get
take
Precious.
another call from all the way from Bayelsa.
Hello, Precious.
Precious.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Progress from Bayelsa State.
All right, go ahead.
You're welcome.
In our program now.
Go ahead.
People of God, I love this in our program because now the only people when they save Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, put mouth now for the matter.
Wait, your question.
Your TV volume, they high. Did they hear us progress?
Now the people.
Yes.
Save Nigeria to go front.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your question. Oh, maybe
try to
just
listen
on
to
Halo.
TV.
Maybe they listen to TV.
Okay,
they
thank
respond
you
to us as well.
Precious from Bayelsa.
Okay, so another question where a lot of people don't raise concerning this matter be say a lot of women during election period, they go see them collect 5,000 naira, collect two cups of rice, then go carry and go, handle soft themselves, then vote the party where be say don't give them the rice and all that. So say if women stop to collect all those kind of things from men and learn to stand on their ground or collect but still vote who they won't vote for, say things go different because say now we might be the reason we make who they voting the wrong people them. Where see you get to talk?
I not blame them because when they carry the rice finish, then they cook and do the main job. Like say that they cook carry the rice, cook chop only them, trouble for day. When they carry the 2,000, then they take and go buy something, cook soup, give the men and their children to chop. That make they talk all this stuff. So men know they collect money out. Men know they collect money for election.
Better.
They talk this. Men know they collect. I think only women.
The point be say, why women not fit push their self?
Collect money for election.
Wait.
The question.
Wait. Why just be saying now when it comes to women, that they remember women? Why only them not they push their self to make sure say if man they come out for front burner, them too they come out as front burner. As it be say even Nigeria the population self, even say women even they more than the men. So why begging?
No, I agree.
Why not fighting?
They
don't ever beg for anything when they get them. Why they not fight for them? Okay.
No. They fight for so. Say give the women a chance to come out. Make I explain something. You know the way now party politics. Okay, when party want do this thing, they go zone. For instance, they go zone position. Say this position now Adamawa State go take. This position now Sokoto State. Just as in the zone position.
We go come back to you. Now. We'll come back to you.
Make you wait. Just
come back to you. Don't take one call. Don't take one call from Olisa. We'll come back to this question.
Give you before you go. If they don't cell phone, give you a call.
Olisa, Madam, will take this call so that you go hear Olisa question. Hello, Olisa. Good morning.
Woman born out.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's good for woman. Make woman be in position. But let me tell you, do you remember that woman that one of the oddly helped him out to old food? All those ones, if women are in power, they will overdo. They will overjudge food, and they will not control normal something. Look at all the yogurt inside. They will use them. They know Nigeria is not okay, but they always use women to campaign. Women are good, but they like money and they like to brag. That's my country.
Okay, Madam, what's your reaction to waiting Olisa talk?
No, so you see this oddly matter when I carry food, so I just dey laugh because now men own the worst pass. Oddly, they only carry food for man. You go drive the man. You go help the man bring it, go carry it in cheek come. You go even serve the man cheek. Woman go they do the oddly like mama. you go look the ugly like mama. You go give the ugly shop. Man no go, man my friend. You go they shout for the man head. You go they holler like say no be person. You go the man go there and they carry. So part of the ugly work that to go they find woman call for them.
Madam, one just died for Ogun State to Ogadbenga Daniel's aid. Police one, wait died as in the open gates.
Okay, when we go down track record and memory lane,
yes.
Make we look women the way they occupied position. Maybe we just start from 1999 to now. Most of the women where they occupy Stella Odwa, Desania, where they all sensitive position. Wait. Then you don't still hold the position of NDDC at least and some key seats. How you don't use those seats that they push women there to sensitive positions? You as a person.
Okay, me as a person, as Commissioner for Information, one of the things when I've been do that to talk of an open governance forum, where I allowed the Freedom of Information Act and access to information. As I've been sit down as commissioner, I've been moved to move women into certain positions for the various unions when they with me. As Commissioner for Information, also, I've been open doors to improved gender reporting and improved access to discussing women issues, making it a front border issue. On the political level, as Commissioner for Information for my LGA, where I've been sit down as leader in every unit, I make sure, so not be 35%, I make sure say there was a minimum of 40% of women who got into elective position as in the party seats at unit level and at ward level and at LGA level. I bought their funds. I supported them. Outside that, as commissioner, I had various empowerment things for women to strengthen their hands.
Okay.
When I sit down for the caucus, I also opened door, made them bring other women, come follow me sit down for the leadership inside the caucus. My records did there for my own LGA when I was today commissioner.
Okay, thank you. We'll take this.
This last call. Mo just take a call. Yes, Mo will take this caller. Hello.
Godswill from Port Harcourt.
Hello, Godswill.
Hello, Godswill. Good morning.
Yes. Morning. You need to turn down the volume of your TV, Godswill.
Hello.
Turn down your TV. Turn down your TV.
Hello.
Quench the volume for your TV. Quench the volume for your TV.
Good morning, Wazobia.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yes, first of all, before I will ask a question, I would like you guys to tell our guests to watch a lot of what she has spoken initially, because she made a mention like the men in the house, they are saying the nonsense, they are talking foolish, all the things. So those are the things when men look at, and I want to say that those men they are all husbands, they have wives in their houses. Women should change their character, the way they are behaving, so to prove to men that they can handle positions. That is it. Because those men, they have women in their house. They have what makes them not to allow women to rule is because the way they behave in the houses individually, they lack the capacity to handle matters, sensitive matters. They lack the patience. They lack the leadership qualities. So that is it. Nobody hates women. We were born by women, brought up by women. So when you see a man denying a woman something, he knows why.
Okay.
For you to keep Nigeria to sustain this country.
All right.
Thank you, Wewe Godswill.
Matured in mentality, behavior, character, and vision.
Thank you, Wewe Godswill.
And women know that
Godswill. And make sure respond to Godswill.
Oh, thank you, Godswill. I believe say yeah, what Godswill talk.
Please respond.
What you go respond to that word?
You know, says it gets some kind of response where you just decide to say I'll pass.
You will pass. All right.
I'll just pass on that.
All right.
Because God's will gets mama. God's will, I should say, get wife.
God's will acknowledge those things too.
Get daughters. You know, get. So I'll just pass.
So that means all the women, they may be way there around them. I don't know. Maybe you don't notice that women get bad character and they don't feel it.
I'll just pass.
She said she will just pass. All right, madam. Thank you.
I'll just stop it where I
just drop the mic on that note.
Leave her there.
Thank you very much, madam, for agreeing to help us break down this matter and at least break down some of the conversations we say we could carry and come because now waiting people they talk about them now. We appreciate you take our time to help us address some major issues regarding this. And we hope say if this matter continue, go still call on you again, make you still come help us settle some kind of issues.
Make on plus you plus Oshuko, make on go tell the men. They make their open door, make everybody enter.
No wahala.
I hope so Chuko don't they convince.
No wahala, madam. The door they open.
Convince for
the door they open.
We don't hear you, ma. Women know you.
Women know you.
Women know you.
She don't go get out for her state.
Okay, I hope say Ochuko don't they convince as madam don't use.
I don't hear now. Women know you.
Mrs. Ibim Seminatari, now the former MD, acting MD of NDDC, and of course 2 times Commissioner for Information, Rivers State, and she said she don't talk as if she belongs to political party, and she don't make sure say she do something things where they cajad where we're concerning party matter. So nobody will answer this question the way Ochuko they throw pass her, and she don't give him justice. But if Ochuko not they convinced, he go confuse himself. No wahala. No wahala. Thank you so much, Madam Ibim, as he puts mouth for inside this talk this morning. We appreciate you. All right, to go move enter inside another matter. Today on Monday, a lot shell for inside English Premier League and all the football matters, them, especially as they don't ban Russia. Plus including say NDLEA matter too. Did they use them attack people anyhow? Well, we could take a small break. When we'll come back, we'll attend to all of this and more. Stay with us.
If you know say your husband don't tire you, carry waka comot for your house. Wetin be your own fear gone?
The way they look my wife, I don't like her.